2:15 Eastern time to run live free soccer football picks. And today we concentrate in Europe. Some Coppa picks for you today here. Before we get underway, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We post free picks every single day from all the major sports. So make sure you subscribe. Tons of free picks on the channel. And also about our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and go ahead and get signed up. We always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. Get signed up to some of our long-term passes. Of course, you'll find our premium place here in the center of the page with all our plays here for you today. So be sure to take a look at it. Also, to take note here of our best bets. Each capper can release a best bet from each sport per day. Many up here for Tuesday's action. So go ahead and get signed up. See with Paul with a couple of best bets here. One going off today here in about 37 minutes. And of course, our $15 premium pick. That is promotional item there. Each capper can designate a play from their card as a $15 premium pick, and just to introduce their service to new and existing customers. And of course, our 3-packs offer great value there. And of course, don't forget to check out our pick ticker, individual picks a la carte with team versus team information there. And of course, you see some late steam up here. Late steam are plays released really late, within 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. They're basically going to hit at a higher rate because, of course, all the late information is taken account for. Injury news, rosters, you name it. So Paul in with a couple of late steam plays on the pick ticker. So go ahead and get signed up. If you're a long-term subscriber, those late steam players are emailed directly to your inbox. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Paul Aguas. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Paul, how's it going today?
Pretty nice. I have a play that is live right now, and it's going really well. I have one play later for today, multiple plays for tomorrow and the days after. So head over to my page, and you'll see all the plays that I have loaded. Yesterday we did the Copa Del Rey matches. Today we're gonna do some Coppa Italia matches and one more, a couple of Copa Del Rey matches as well for Thursday. So it's a cup week. It's a cup midweek actually, but we do have some EPL action. We have a match between Crystal Palace and Manchester United tomorrow. I do have a play in that as well. And we have a big game, Manchester City versus Tottenham. I'm still trying to make my mind up because it's a huge game on Thursday. I want to give you guys the best edge. I do have a pick in mind, but it's probably going to be loaded tomorrow once I get, some more team news. So it's going great. Picks are going great. We got multiple best bets loaded. $15 plays loaded as well. So head over at my page and scroll around while we break down the 5 free plays for today's show.
All right, let's get under 5 plays here from Paul. Here is 5-pack here on Soccer's Daily, Coppa Italia, Copa Del Rey. So let's go ahead and get our show underway here for Tuesday as we begin here with Coppa Italia for Thursday as we have Atalanta taking on Spezia.
Yeah, the two teams, they met a couple of days ago. Actually, not a couple of days ago. They met like 10 days ago. It was a 2-2 draw. Spezia played host. They actually took a 2-goal lead in that first half. And yeah, then they conceded a very late goal at the 92nd minute for the 2-2 draw. And goals have been very frequent whenever these two sides meet. Both teams to score is 4-0 in the last 4 matches between the two sides. Atalanta, they had a tendency towards the under at the start of the season, but lately they've been firing in all cylinders. Their last match against Salernitana they won by 8-2. Prior to that, they had a 2-1 against Bologna. Prior to that, they had a 2-2 draw against Spezia. 2-3 loss to Inter, 2-1 loss to Lecce. So they do score a lot of goals, but they can't keep clean sheets. And Spezia, they've been scoring goals left and right, scored a couple of goals, again, 10 days ago against Atalanta. I do see this as a very open match. I think this starts at 1-1 and goes upward, so I like both teams to score, -110. Grab it while you can because the odds are going to drop.
All right, Paul, let's get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Coppa Italia here for Thursday's action. Atalanta and Spezia. He likes this one, both teams to score. The return is -110. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer's Daily here. Join us Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern time. Like, subscribe, set notifications. Be live with us. Get the plays in real time to get the best numbers. Let's continue on here on the show as we continue on here on Soccer's Daily. Coppa Italia here for Thursday's action. Lazio taking on Bologna.
Yeah, Lazio, they're one of the most unpredictable teams to bet on. I've been following them for many, many years. You expect them to win and they lose. You expect them to lose and they somehow win. Really weird team with severe ups and downs in their in the way that they play. And Bologna, pretty similar to be honest. I faded them in their last match where they actually beat Udinese by 2-1. We had Udinese money line. Everything pointed towards a home win there. Udinese actually took the lead in the 10th minute. They even had a disallowed goal at the 15th minute. Bologna were missing and are still missing several key players, especially in the offense, but they somehow found a couple of goals and they beat Udinese. Now, I do see both teams score here at minus 125, guys. I'm not going to lie. Even though Lazio have a very good history whenever they're hosting Bologna, I think they haven't lost a single match in 15 years against it's actually 10 years, but still they haven't lost any of the last 10 11 matches at home against Bologna. And Bologna, they're a weird team, and they showed that even though they're missing the top scorer Arnautovic, who is actually the second or third joint scorer in the Serie A this season, even though they're missing him, they found a couple of goals against a not so bad defense in Udinese. So I think Lazio are gonna misstep in this occasion. I'm not so sure if they're gonna win, and the odds did adjust after their after Bologna's win over the weekend. Bologna's odds went down a bit. Still, I don't want to get involved in the totals. I don't want to get involved in the money line. This is a very weird match to predict, but I do see goals from both sides here. I like both teams to score at minus 125.
All right, Paul, let's get his best bets over at TonySpeaks.com. Coppa Italia here for Thursday action. We got Lazio and Bologna. He likes both teams to score. Your return here is minus 125. All right, you guys are tuning to Soccer Sale here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you're looking for Paul's best place, take a visit over to TonySpeaks.com. Click the link in the description and get on over to Paul's handicapper page. You'll see all the plays that he has available for sale right now. His best bets on the board. He's put up a great best bet record at TonySpeaks.com. A featured best bet right now going off here for Tuesday, so get on board with that. Also a Wednesday best bet up there, so lots of action here from Paul for this week. Best bets on the board here, $15 premium click as well. We're getting into Champions League here in a few weeks, and also a play up there here from Champions League for February 14th. So good time to get on board there with Paul Agredos over at TonySpeaks.com, and you'll also find his longer term passes. If you want to type a long term pass for a month or so, click the links and get signed up and use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you will save 20% off. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Stale here, joined by Paul Agredos, as we now continue on with Coppa Italia action for Thursday. Juventus taking on Monza.
Another tricky match in the Coppa Italia on Thursday. I would advise caution in this match. Juventus, they've kept it was 8 clean sheets in a row or something like that in the Serie A, but then they were blasted by Napoli. They lost 5-1. Their defense looked really bad. Their offense looked really bad. Yes, they do have some players back in training because, they've been destroyed by injuries so far in the season. They've lost several key players to injuries. Their roster hasn't shown, the full potential so far in the season. But still, I think they're going to turtle up after, conceding 5 goals against Napoli. Of course, Napoli are the best team in the Serie A this season. It wasn't exactly out of the blue, but conceding 5 goals while you had conceded 0 goals in your 8 previous matches is an alarming signal. And I do think that Juventus will try to go back and just play the massive defense that they always do. Of course, at home, if you look at their results in the Serie A, they've conceded just 3 home goals in 9 matches. They've scored 21 though, and Monza, they were involved in some really high scoring matches. Lately, in their last match over the weekend, they beat Cremonese by 3-2 on the road. Prior to that, they scored a late equalizer. Actually, it was Inter Milan who scored an own goal to equalize that match. But still, I think this is going to be a very, very tricky match, a very cagey match. I don't see a lot of goals here, to be honest. Don't mind what the numbers and the metrics are for these two in the Serie A. This is a cup match with different things at stake. Different lineups because the coaches will rotate. So I don't see that many goals here. I'm leaning towards the under 2.5 goals at minus 110 on this one.
All right, Pelego, let's get his best bets over at TonySpeaks.com. Coppa Italia for Thursday, Juventus and Monza. In this one, he likes under 2.5 goals. The return is -110. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Great plays here from our expert handicap, Paul Legotis, in the world of soccer. Heavy focus here on European leagues and cups here this time of the year, so make sure you subscribe. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. As we're ready up here for the next game. Coming up here on Copa Del Rey for Thursday, Ceuta and Barcelona.
Yeah, this is a lopsided matchup in the round of 16 of the Copa del Rey. We got Barcelona, of course, you know who they are. Just destroying the La Liga right now. Really strong side, one of the strongest in Spain, and probably in the top 10 of strongest teams in Europe. And on the other side, you have Ceuta, who are they're just a regional side, not doing a really good job at all in their own league. They're dead last in their own league with 2 wins, 2 draws, and 15 losses in 19 matches. The worst defense in that league with 36 conceded goals. They concede an average of just 2 goals per match. They do score a lot, though. Their matches have a very, very high tendency towards the under 2.5 goals, towards the under, to the over, I'm sorry. Just a brain lag there. 13-6 to the over 2.5 goals with an average of 2.8 goals overall. And at home, they're 8-1 to the over 2.5 goals with an average of 3.3 goals per match. So I was looking at the odds and just trying to find just a logical way to cap this match. And I look at the prices on both teams to score, and I rarely see prices as high as +200 on both teams to score. And yes, Barcelona's defense has conceded an awful lot of goals lately. Keep in mind that this defense was really strong in the first half of the season, but now they've kept just 2 clean sheets in their last 8 matches in all competitions. And they conceded goals against some of the lesser sides. Like they conceded 3 goals in the previous round of the Copa del Rey against Intercity, who are just a regional side. They conceded a couple of goals in the last Champions League match against Plzen. So they tend to underestimate these smaller sides. I'm liking both teams to score, guys, at +200. This is like a collector's edition price for both teams to score. You won't find it very often out there, so I'm willing to take my chances with the both teams to score +200. If you don't like that, maybe you can pivot to the over 3.5 goals at -110, but you know, both teams to score can hit like in the first half with just 2 goals, while the over 3.5 goals, in order to hit, you need 4 goals. So I'll take my chances with the both teams to score +200 and move on to the next one.
All right, Paulo, let's get his best bets over at TonySpeaks.com. Copa del Rey action for Thursday, Ceuta and Barcelona. Both teams to score. The return is +200. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you missed any of our picks, we will recap here at the end of the show. Let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily. Next up, Copa del Rey for Thursday, Villarreal and Real Madrid.
Yeah, these 2 teams actually met exactly 10 days ago in the La Liga. And we took the draw, the outright draw in that match, and Villarreal, they won by 2-1. So it was we lost, but you know, the reason we took the draw was, and I'm still taking the draw here, to be honest. And here's why. 7 of the last 11 matches between the 2 sides in this venue, and 5 of the last 6 were draws. Villarreal, they really strong when they play at home, and they didn't fear Real Madrid when they visit them again 10 days ago. So the first half was just a really cat and mouse type of situation. Nobody really risked that much. They played a really careful first half. It was a goalless draw in the first half. So at the first minute of the second half, Villarreal took the lead, and then at the 60th minute they conceded a penalty kick. Real Madrid, they equalized 1-1, and then in 3 minutes later, it's Real Madrid's time to concede a penalty kick. To be honest, if just the 2 defenses were just a bit more careful and they didn't concede a couple of penalty kicks, I think it would have been another draw. Now, a draw in this situation takes the match to extra time and eventually penalty kicks. So Real Madrid, they lost the Super Cup to Barcelona in the final, 3-1. They're eager to get back to winning ways, but this has traditionally been a venue where Real Madrid don't win that easily. So the draw back then, 10 days ago, was at +280. Now is at +250, I believe. So again, I'm willing to take my chances. these plays that are plus 200, plus 300 or whatever, just do small stake bets. You shouldn't do like equal bets to the minus 110s or stuff like that. But again, I'm just here to give you pointers. You do whatever you want to do. So in this case, I'm going to take the draw at plus 250, small stake bet.
All right, Paulo goes get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Copa Del Rey Thursday's action. Villarreal and Real Madrid. He likes the draw to come in. The return plus 250. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Sale here. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com. A lot of cup action for this week, heading to big weekend action as well. We see best bets on the board. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Okay, I have lots of plays loaded. I have a Tuesday $15 feature bet going live shortly. I have a Tuesday best bet also going live shortly in the next 23 minutes. I have a best bet for Wednesday and a $15 feature bet for Wednesday and a Wednesday EPL bet of the day. So 5 plays loaded right now. 2 of them are best bets. A lot of action goes on tonight, tomorrow. Actually, the Bundesliga is back on Friday, so there's an awful lot of soccer going on from now till the end of the season, which is like April, May, or something like that. So your best value lies in the long-term passes, guys. If you buy a 3-day pass, you'll get both of my best bets for today and tomorrow, and all 5 plays total. And everything else that I will load during that time. If you get a 7-day pass, you'll get today's plays. You get all the weekend plays. If you get a 30-day pass, you'll get a month's worth of plays. So if you buy this place individually, you essentially pay more money. So we here at Tony's Picks, we offer you the ability to take a long-term pass, and then everything that I load in the site is yours to bet on, and you'll get a notification as well. So the best value lies in taking the long-term passes, but of course you can try me out with this individual plays, or even just a 3-day pass, which will get you all of these plays, all the best bets, all the sports, all the plays.
That's right, guys. Get aboard Polygos over at Tony'sPicks.com. Great best bet record here on the site, as you guys can check out a $15 featured pick going off just in minutes here from Paul. So get on board here. Also featured play, $15 best bet on the board. A lot of individual plays here from Paul. Also Wednesday best bets, Tuesday best bets on the board. A great time to get on Paul with today's action here starting in minutes. You need to act right now to get on board. Or as Paul was mentioning, the long-term pass, you may try out that 1-month all sports pass. Get all the Paul's premium plays for a month, as we talked about. We got lots going on here in the world of soccer, in the European leagues. We may have a few from Champions League as well involved in that 30-day all sports pass that begins in February. Again, restarts, and of course any of the cups that we have here, midday cups. So it's a lot of action. They play this sport here 7 days a week, just about. So you'll probably get action from Paul all the time with that 1-month all sports pass. All of his premium plays. Also delves into some of the American sports. You'll see some NBA. You'll see some, once in a while, you'll see NHL and more. So that's also part of the 1-month pass. And also too, I want to make note of any late steam plays. You'll often see the plays in green referred to as late steam. There's a couple right here. Now we usually have the plays in 11 a.m. Eastern time for all the members, but we allow the cappers to post picks late as long as they post in between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time, because those plays are emailed directly to the members. So you can check your inbox for those plays. A lot of cappers, as Paul will be in action here with late steam. Those are plays that are going to hit a high rate because we load them late. And a lot of times we need that roster information. We need the injury news. There's a lot going on in the world of soccer. There's strategy involved in these midweek and weekend games, right? Sometimes they put more presence on the midweek games versus the weekend. There's a lot going on there. So Paul's got his mind focused here in Europe right now. So that late steams are really valuable picks right there, guys. So that's also included in that 1-month all sports pass. Or any of the long-term passes include late steam at no charge. So great value there, you guys. So go ahead and get signed up. And we're going to go ahead and save you right now 20% off. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, that will save you quite a bit on that 1-month pass. We'll do the math on the 1 month. That's going to save you $66. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, then you'll land right on Paul's page and go ahead and get signed up to his premium plays here from World of Soccer and more. For the 1 day in orange, which are profit guaranteed, the ones in yellow are not, because they're sold at a substantial discount. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Sale here, joined by Paulo Gross. And Paul, it is now time to recap.
Okay, these are all cup matches from Italy and Spain, going live on Thursday. Starting with the Coppa Italia, 9 a.m. Eastern, Atalanta versus Spezia. Both teams to score -110. Moving on to the Lazio versus Bologna match at 9 a.m. Eastern as well. Both teams to score -125. Coppa Italia on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Juventus versus Monza. Small lean to the under 2.5 goals at -110. Moving on to Copa del Rey on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Ceuta versus Barcelona. Be very careful with this match. I'm taking the both teams to score at +200. That's a really high price. And final play, Copa del Rey on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Villarreal versus Real Madrid. Draw at +250.
There you go, the 5-pack there from Paul. So get on board here with Paul. And remember, his best bets are over at Tony'sBase.com. So make sure you click the link in the description and get over there and sign up to those best bets, as well as the long-term pass. We talked about the 1-month pass, great value right now. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because we're here with you Monday through Friday with Soccer Picks Daily here. Five plays during this 5-day week from Paul. Monday through Friday. That's about, good. That's going to mean 5 times 5. 25 picks here from Paul a week. Guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Very valuable information here. All right, that's going to do it for our show. We're going to have a way back. Goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great